Very good morning, students. So 2-3 days onwards, I have not taken classes because of some technical problem, and we are busy with admission also. I hope we have successfully completed forms of speech. So today we are going to start another new topic of English grammar. First day only I told that there are two important topics in English grammar. That is first one forms of speech, and second one tense. So already we discussed 8 forms of speech. No need to revise that topic, I think. So simply, actually last Sunday, I conducted test, but somebody not written properly. So means you have to read again and again. So then only you come to know that. Okay. Next week, I hope you are going to score more. So read well. So all the best for your next exam. So today we are going to discuss another new topic of grammar. So that is called tense. So first day only I told that there are two important topics in English grammar. So first one, forms of speech. So if you are perfect, if you learn, if you know, if you are able to find out forms of speech, which is noun, which is pronoun, which is verb, which is adverb, which is adjective, which is preposition, which is interjection, which is conjunction. So if you not only know that definition, you should know functional grammar also. So how to find out noun, how to find out verb, how to find out adverb, how to find out adjective. So suppose if you are perfect in that topic, so definitely you are going to perfect 50% in English. Means definitely you can speak, and you are going to clear any exams. So second one 50%. So first one 50% forms of speech and 50% tense. If you are perfect in tense, so tense it's totally, this is the boss of English grammar. We can say that this is the head of the English grammar. If you are perfect in tense, so then you can change active passive voice, then you can change direct indirect. So whatever grammar will come in English grammar, so whole grammar depends upon this tense. So this tense, we can say that this is the basic, this is the foundation. So this is the head of the English grammar. So today we are going to discuss how that tenses played very important role in English grammar. So how many tenses are there? So totally we are going to discuss everything. Okay. So first I will write the definition of this tense. Already you know that not only English grammar, if you taken Kannada grammar, if you taken Hindi, if you taken Marathi, if you taken Urdu, so all over the world, how many languages are there? Every language have this tense. So in Kannada also there are 3 tenses are there. In Hindi also 3 tenses are there. In English also 3 tenses are there. In Kannada ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲ, ಭೂತಕಾಲ, ಭವಿಷ್ಯತ್ ಕಾಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತಿರ್ತೀವಿ. ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲ ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ಈಗ ಸದ್ಯದ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನು, ಇವಾಗೆ ನಡೀತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಭೂತಕಾಲ ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಆಗಿ ಹೋದ ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಭೂತಕಾಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಮುಂದೆ ಆಗುವ ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹೇಳೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಭವಿಷ್ಯತ್ ಕಾಲ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ಸ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಈ ನಾವು ಯು ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ 5th standard. So 5th standard, that is present tense. 4th standard, that is past tense. 6th standard, that is future tense. Like this we have to guess. And today is Tuesday. Tuesday is present tense. So Monday is past tense. So tomorrow Wednesday is future tense. Like this. So what present is going on, that is present tense. What happened in past, that is past tense. What will be happening in future, what is going to happen in future, that is called future tense. Okay. Like this in all over the world there are 3 tenses are there in Kannada, English, Marathi, Urdu. However minimum 22 languages are there. All languages have this tense topic. So in English we don't need to learn Kannada tenses and Hindi tenses. Today we are going to discuss about tense. So this is the tense. The definition of tense indicates the time of an action. Tense is nothing but time of an action. ಕ್ರಿಯೆಯ ಅವಧಿಯನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸುವುದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಬಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್. ಸೊ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ವರ್ಬ್ ಶೋಸ್ that verb shows whether that is in present tense, so that is in past tense, that is in future tense. Like this, the verb it is going to shows in that sentence in which tense it is there. Okay, like this tense, I said that this is the head of the English grammar. Head of the English grammar. Head of the English grammar. Okay, and it is the boss of the English grammar. Also, you can say that boss. Okay. So in this tense, there are 3 subtenses are there. Already you know this. 3 tenses are there. Just I will give introduction of tense today. Tomorrow we are going to discuss one by one. Okay. First one, present tense. So second one, past tense. Okay. Third one, future tense. Like this. In Kannada also, we are saying that this is Vartamana Kala, Bhuta Kala, Bhavishyat Kala ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ವರ್ತಮಾನ ಕಾಲ ಸದ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿ ನಡೀತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಸೊ ಮುಂದೆ ಆಗುವ ಘಟನೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸ್ತಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಒಂದು ಕಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಸೊ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಫಾಸ್ಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್, ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ 3 tenses are there. So present tense, it talks about present situation and present whatever is going on. So that talks about present tense. Whatever happened in past, so that is called, the name itself it tells that. So that's past means already happened. So that's past tense. Whatever is going to happen in future, not present. So whatever is going to happen in future, that is called future tense. Like this, there are 3 tenses are there. So one by one we are going to discuss so each and everything. So here also there are 4 subtenses are there. First one, 1 minute, it's not clear, I will write here. First one, present tense. Second one, past tense. Third one, future tense. Like this, there are 3 tenses are there. Again in present tense, again this main present tense, it has 4 subtenses. First one, simple present tense. And second one, present continuous tense. Okay. Third one, present perfect tense. Fourth one, present perfect continuous tense. Okay, like this. In present tense, there are 4 subtenses are there. Like this, in past also same. Simple past tense. Here we written simple present. Here we have to write simple past tense. And next we have to write fast continuous tense. Third one, we have to write fast perfect tense. Last one, fast perfect continuous tense. Okay. And like this, in future also same. Here also in present tense we have divided 4 tenses, and in past tense also we have divided 4 tenses. In simple future also same. So just you have written simple present here, simple past here, just you have to write simple future tense. So next one, future continuous tense. Third one, we have to write future perfect tense. And last one, future perfect continuous tense. Okay, like this we have to divide. 1 minute. Okay, like this. So I first only I told that. So tense, it is the head of the English grammar. It is the boss of the English grammar. Under that tense, there are main three tenses are there: present tense, past tense, future tense. So again, in present tense and past tense and future tense, we have divided four subtenses. So first one, simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. So how to remember these totally main three tenses are there. So under three tenses again 12 subtenses. So here 4, here 4, here 4. How to remember 12 subtenses? Main tenses 3 and subtenses 12. So how to remember? So I am going to give one more clue. So just for understanding purpose, for remembering purpose, I am giving one more clue. So that clue you have to remember. So now you are studying in primary classes or high school or colleges. So all high schools and primaries and colleges, they have they have principal of that school. They have the principal of that college. So just for understanding purpose, I am also giving one more clue. This is so here also is grammar. It's like first tense. It is like principal. Just for understanding purpose, we have to understand tense is like principal. For understanding. So in your school or in your college, so principal is there, and under principal there are so many subject teachers are there. Kannada teachers are there, and English lecturers are there, and physics lectures, and chemistry lectures, and maths lectures, and biology lectures. So like this there are so many teachers are there. For understanding purpose, I told that tense, it is the head of the English grammar. It is the boss of the English grammar. So like that tense I have given one more clue. So tense, it is like principal. So under principal there are three tenses are there. For understanding purpose, I will give just one more name. So present tense I will give one more name, myself. Myself I will give English lecturer name Sangmeshwar. Okay, for understanding purpose. So and the second one, past tense, Kannada surname is there, and I will give one more Kannada surname. We can give any name. We can give John sir. Okay, for understanding purpose, John sir. Okay, Kannada teacher. Oh, next future tense is there. So future tense we can give one more future tense for understanding purpose. One more you can give you can give one more another name. Raju sir. Okay, Raju sir. For understanding purpose I given. So under tense it's like a principal of the college. So under principal sir there are three teachers are there. Present tense one more name, that is my name only written, Sangmeshwar. And past tense one more surname written, Kannada surname, that is John sir. And future tense one more surname I have written, Raju sir. So like this I have given three subject lectures. So under present tense means again under present tense there are four subtenses are there. We have to give we have given like this name: simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. So under Sangmeshwar again there are four subtenses will come. So you can give one more name. ಇವರಿಗೆ ಏನಂತ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸಂಗಮೇಶ್ವರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಏನು ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿವಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಬೇರೆದವ್ರ ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಓಕೆ, so I have given one more name. So under Sangmeshwar there are four subtenses are there. So I'll give another name, don't worry. Okay, we can give one more, Shivu sir. Okay, I have given. So present tense is like Shivu sir, and past tense is like John sir, and future tense is like Raju sir. So under Shivu sir again there are four subtenses are there. ಇವ್ರಿಗೆ ಏನು ಹೆಸರು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು? ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಶಿವು ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿವಿ. ಸೊ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಿಂಗ್ ಪರ್ಪೋಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಕೇಳಿದಾರೆ ಅಂತಂತಂದರೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಶಿವು ಸರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಾರ್ದು. ಫಾರ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ ಯುವರ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಗಿವ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಕ್ಲೀವ್ ಆಫ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ. ಇನ್ ಯುವರ್ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಯುವರ್ ಫಾದರ್ is the head of your family. Okay, you can understand that tense is like your father. So under your father there are three brothers are there, maybe there are three sisters are there. So first brother, second brother, third brother, you can give like these names. So first brother, suppose just you think that, so just for example I am telling, suppose think that Shivu is your brother. Okay, Shivu is your brother. I have to think that Shivu already married. So Shivu married 4 wives. ಶಿವು ಅಂತ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಟೆನ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಶಿವು ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಹೆಸರನ್ನು ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಸೊ ಇವನು ಮದುವೆಗಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕು. he married 4 persons. So 4 wives, he had 4 wives. Actually it's not possible to having 4 wives. So but for understanding purpose I am telling. So present tense first wife name simple present tense. So first wife, she was her first wife name, simple present tense. So she was her second wife name, present continuous tense. She was her third wife name, present perfect tense. She was her fourth wife name, present perfect continuous tense. For understanding purpose, I told she who is like your brother, she who is like your brother or your sir. So she who sir has married four, he is married four, and he is married and he had four wives. First wife name, simple present tense. Second wife name, present continuous tense. Third wife name, present perfect tense. Fourth wife name, present perfect continuous tense. Like this same here also past tense I have given one more name, John sir. John sir. Okay, so John sir first name, first wife name, simple past tense. He also married four members. So first wife name, simple past tense. So second wife name, past continuous tense. Third wife name, past perfect tense. Fourth wife name, past perfect continuous tense. So like this, for understand here also, just you think that John is your brother. John is your brother, or John is your sir, or your relative, whatever it is, for understand, or your friend. So your friend or your sir married four members. So first name, simple past tense, and first wife name, simple past tense, and second wife name, past continuous tense, and third wife name, past perfect tense, fourth wife name, past perfect continuous tense. So like this we have to remember, and for understanding purpose we have to do like this. So if you know already means no problem. If you don't know means just you have to take one clue, and we have to remember main tenses and definition of tense and subtenses. So under main tense there are four subtenses are there. Here also four subtenses are there. Here also four tenses are there. So like this, Shiv sir completed present tense, and John sir completed past tense, and one more here Raju sir I have written. So Raju sir also he has married four members. First wife name, simple future tense. So second wife name, future continuous tense. Third wife name, future perfect tense. Fourth wife name, future perfect continuous tense. Like this we have to we are going to divide main tense 3 and main tense and subtenses 12. Like this we are going to so divide. And again in simple present tense some helping verbs will come, do, does, and in present continuous also there some helping verbs will come, am, is, are. And here present perfect tense also some helping verbs will come, have and has. And here have been and has been. So these helping verbs there are very important helping verbs in English grammar. And simple past tense also one helping verb will come, so that is called did. So here also two helping verbs will come, was, were. And here also one helping verb will come, had. And here also one helping verb will come, had been. And here also some helping verbs will come, shall and will. And here also two helping verbs will come, shall be and will be. And here also one helping two helping verbs will come, shall have, will have, shall have, will have, shall have been, will have been, will have been. Okay, like this. Here present tense I given one more sir name, and that sir had four wives I told. So here also for helping verbs also you can give one more clue. So Shiv sir first wife children name, do, does. Shiv sir second wife children name, am, is, or. Shiv sir third wife children name, have, has. Shiv sir fourth wife children name, have been, has been. Like this. So here we have given wives, and afterwards for helping verbs we can give children. So Shiv sir first wife name children, second wife name children, third wife name children, and fourth wife children. So like this you have to remember the helping verbs also. Here also John sir I given. John sir first wife children name, did. John sir second wife children name, was, were. And John sir third wife children, had. John sir fourth wife children name, had been. So it's enough, had been. And here also I have given one more Raju sir. Raju sir first wife children, shall, will. And Raju sir second wife children, shall be, will be. Raju sir third wife children, shall have, will have. Raju sir fourth wife children, shall have been, will have been. So dear students, maybe you are getting bored, or maybe you are taking it so maybe you thought that it's not a good way, but if you for understanding purpose, first understanding purpose, you have to remember like this. So tomorrow if I ask what are the helping verbs of simple present tense, just you have to say do, does, like this. Okay. So for just understanding purpose means I want to clear that clear idea of tense. That's why I given this kind of clue. So if you don't want this clue, just you can remember. So tense is nothing but action. Tense indicates the time of action. In that tense there are three tenses are there: present tense, past tense, future tense. So again present tense has four subtenses, past tense has four subtenses, future tense has four subtenses. Like this if you have to remember totally main three tenses and total 12 subtenses. Okay, good morning students. Once again I would like to say thank you for watching this video. So why? Because 2 days I have not conducted classes. All the students are sitting quiet and they are just I think they are waiting for this class. So tomorrow onwards and we are going to continue this tense classes. Just you have to remember, just you have to revise this topic today and see you tomorrow. Thank you one and all.